Good afternoon, the students. How are you? I hope you all are best and fine. And we are in which lesson? The seventh lesson. That is the separation of substances. Okay. Once we have to go to discuss about that. What is the lesson name of ours? Here there is a separation of substances. They are taken here. Clear or not, all of you? In this particular lesson, there is we have taken as in this particular lesson we already discussed what is the methods of separation. Different methods of separations we have taken. In this lesson already we have discussed what is the methods of separations are there. Okay, now there is a hand picking we are taking, and as well as the winnowing we are taking, and sealing and filtration, and next we taken distillation, and next we are taken the what crystallization. Yes, these are the so many scientific manner how to we convert there is our whatever our substances from the mixture. Yes, actually there is when the mixture is there, that mixture is yes contain different substances. In that substances, how we are taken it is into the what actually yes single substances. How you take it is into the single substances we already discussed. Yes, now the last one is the remained that is yesterday we have taken one more experiment, that is sublimitation. Okay, sublimation. Now there is we are doing with the last separation method, that is only crystallization. Next concept is what here for today. Yes, there is a crystallization completed already, that is a chromatography we have taken here. What we have taken here? Chromatography. What is the chromatography? What is the chromatography? Which one is called chromatography? Yeah, there is every time these properties are not enough for us. Which properties are not enough for us? Whatever the color, whatever the size, whatever the physical state. Sometimes there is some particular gases or otherwise the liquids are contained, somewhat different components are inside it without changing of a color. In one color only there it will be contain so many components. Okay, clear or not all the students? And how do we add changes that component? Somewhat substances like gases, there is somewhat mobile particles are there. Some particles are under mobile, some particles are under yes in a stabilized position. Okay, got it or not? Then how to find out there is a whatever our yes particles here. Sorry. Yeah, how do we are taken that the particles are different from one particle to the another particle? Clear or not all the students? And here we are going to perform an experiment for the chromatography purpose. Yesterday we already taken yes one chalk piece we are taken. It is you take on the chalk piece somewhat whatever the somewhat you take a somewhat ink, different ink line you have to draw. And you have to put that chalk piece touch with the water, but not touch that ink with the water. Okay, clear or not all of you? Automatically after some time there is whatever the chalk piece is there, the chalk piece is getting so many colored circular lines are getting for us. You take one bowl, on the bowl you take some water here, on the when you take a water, yes, and you make it is a chalk piece like a stone inside the water, but here you draw one line, color line. Okay, now whatever the water is there, the water is enter into the chalk piece, and gradually it is rises through the chalk pieces. When it is rises through the chalk pieces, it affected this color also. The color also whatever the components are there in that color, they are also divided. Not it looks like, suppose you take a blue color, it is whatever the circular lines are formed on the chalk piece is not look as in a which color, blue color. It will be varied. The color positions are varied. Clear or not, all the students? In this way, there is we are observe the chromatography. Why it is like that? Why it is like that? There is a somewhat mobile particles are there, somewhat robust particle, which what they don't want to move here. Otherwise, there is a in one particular liquid, there is a different colors as a mixture it will be there. Again, we have to divide that mixture the colors. You have to use this chromatography property. Yes, for your purpose, I am given one more idea to also. You take a tissue paper. Okay, like this tissue paper you have to take here, like this tissue paper. On the tissue paper, you have to take a like this. Yes, on that one you take here, there is a different colors, there is a, you take here somewhat different colored dots. Yes, like this different colored dots. You take a different color dots. Okay, like this you take a different color dots. And you roll it is on this paper. Roll it is with the pen. The paper is rolled with the what? One pen. Yes, and you take the bottom of the paper into the water glass, like this water glass. You take the water glass, yeah, you take a like this water glass and you make it is don't touch with the water. You don't touch with the water. Okay now, and you take it is like this. Okay now, up to some time you take like this only. Yes, the water is rises here now. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Now the water is rises gradually to this tissue paper, and after some time, whatever these colors are there, the colors are looking this particular dot method. Yes, and may it is changes, their colors are changes. Clear or not, all the students? The colors are changes. Got it? Yes, and once you wait up to some time, automatically that is rises, the water is rises to this particular, yes, our paper, tissue paper. Yes, and like that there is a what, now the water is rising from here. You have only to touch the water is here only. When it is moving one second here, the colors of red is a changes or not? It is a changes into the different manner, it will be changes. Got it or not? Yes, it will be take somewhat time. There is a water will be flows through it. Yes, and the different colors are made forward for us. Color in the different color, red color only. Again, there is a different colors are get for us. This is only called what actually crystallization. Okay, got it or not? Yeah, this is the process of crystallization. I hope you understood. There is whatever the changes are coming, yes, in the liquids and gases due to the this process of one added to the water to this particular substance. Whatever the mobile particles are there, they will differentiate from the robust particle. Okay, clear or not, all of you? And whatever the different components are, they may deviate from one component to the another component. There is a what in our color paper, there is a whatever color we are taken, there is a different components are there. The different components may it is possible by our food colors also. You do it with your food colors. Okay, different food colors you have to take in the water, in the milk. And once you heat that milk, okay, automatically how they are mixed with one another, how they mobile. Okay, clear or not, all the students? This is about a crystallography. Chromatography. Chromatography means what actually? Depending on the color components, whatever the particles are there in a different natures, yes, may have possibility to divide here. Got it? And now there is one more part is there in our lesson. What is that part we have to take here? Yes, it is a main possibility to take a leaf. Leaf is a looks in a green color. Once you take the leaf and you take the whatever the juice is coming from that leaf, and once you observe this chromatography. Okay, clear or not, all of you? In the leaf only the green color is only there. Otherwise, any other colors are also contained inside of that leaf. You take simply the leaf and take juice from that leaf and you add it with the water it is. Yes, which colors are may divided. Okay, now it will be contain one color or not. Yes, this is only the why, because in some particular leaves it is a contain more than one components of colors also. Okay, that may divided from that. Okay, got it or not? In this way you have to conclude about the chromatography. Yes, about the chromatography we yes, we have to up to here. And the next one is the next component is here. What we are taken the next component, separation using a more than one method. Okay, now separation using the more than one method. Okay, in one particular separation also. Okay, now we take a only mixture of a substance, it is a contain separation using more than one method. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Here there is in a separation we are use the word sometimes more than one method at a time we are using. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Why? Because suppose you are take the water with the whatever in the water, you take a different mixtures here will be taken as a mixture sand and as well as the sawdust and as well as the salt in a beaker half filled with the water. Yes, still the mixture well. You take the water in that one, you take a sand here, okay, clear on top of you, and as well as the salt in that one, you take a sand and you take a salt here, and as well as you take here the what? Sawdust. The three things you consider. Yes, simply when you take a sawdust, it will be may float on the water, may easily separated. Clear or not, all the students? And as well as the sand, it will be may dissolved in that. Okay, now yes, there is a what at that time there is it will be go in the bottom. Sand may goes at the bottom of our water. Clear or not, all the students? Automatically, yes, there is a we are separated by the filtering method. Okay, clear or not, all the students? And then come to the salt. How can separate the salt from the water? Already it is dissolved in the water, na? That's why we take a crystallization process. Got it or not? Sometimes in a particular mixture, there is a different substances may have somewhat dissolved, somewhat floated, somewhat color changed things are there, somewhat there is a in one mixture only these all are available. Got it or not? At that time you take all the different methods which are given here, which are possibility to divide the mixture substances, mixture components. Okay, now like this we have taken at a one time at one mixture, in one mixture only we are using the different methods to separate. Got it or not? Yes, there is a in some particular activity there is a when you take a sawdust it will be floated. Easily we remove that floated things by our hand picking. And as well as whatever the things here we contain at the bottom. Okay, clear or not all of you? That bottom particles whatever there here, that bottom particles may be separated by the filtering method. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, and the next we are taken it is otherwise may be taken it is the detonation method also used for sand is divide from the water when we are taken here. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, sedimentation and detonation format also we are taken for this. Okay, now it is a sediment particle. Sand is a sediment, and by using the detonation. Okay, now and afterwards when we are contained the salt or sugar, these are already dissolved in the water. For this purpose, we are heated the water. Then after heating the water, it will become evaporated. After evaporation, whatever the remaining thing is there, that is only may become the salt for us. That is which process that is? That process is called. That process is called what actually? Crystallization. In this mode, that is we have to go conclude about our concept of what it is. Separation of the substances. Separation of substances. Yeah, with this our lesson is completed. All the students, if you have any doubts, please ask me. Got it all the students? There is a what you have to already know about what is the separation methods of the substances. There is a what our lesson is contained between the pages number 64 to 71. Here there is we are taken a different separation methods for the substances. There is a first thing is in this one we are taken a what first thing about a mixture we are taken. There is a two types of mixtures are there. Okay, now first what we are discussed in this, we are already discussed. Please all the students. Dissolved means what? It is a mixed with the water now. Whatever the solution we are taken, that is added with the somewhat a solid, that is made mixed with the that liquid, that is only called dissolved. Okay, clear or not? Here there is a what actually mixture. There is a first one is about we are discussed about the mixture here. Here there is a whatever a mixture we are considered in that mixture Which one is called the mixture here? Which one is called mixture? The mixture is nothing but actually which are contain more than one substances, that is only called the what actually mixture. The chromatography is totally different from crystallization. In the crystallization, there is a whatever the dissolved things are there in a water or otherwise in a liquid. Okay, clear or not all of you? In the crystallization, whatever the solid things are there, whatever the solidified things which are already solid in the water, that will be came out by using the evaporation process. Got it or not all the students? By using the evaporation process, that will be came out. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, by using evaporation process, that is only called what? Crystallization. And here when you take a chromatography, in the chromatography one substance, in a one substance only different components may contain. Here we not heated here. Okay, clear or not all of you? We not heated here. Yes, there is a what? When we not heated also there will be came out. Okay, clear or not all of you? By using the rising the water through it. Okay, rising the liquid through it, the substances, we not touch with that things now. By using some medias, we are differentiate the different components in the one substance. Okay, clear or not all that? That is only called here chromatography. Depending on the colors, there is a differentiate the substances when it is mixed with that particular water and all these things, liquids. Clear? That is only called a chromatography. Crystallization is nothing but we are using the evaporation process. Okay, now we use the evaporation process. Because of evaporation, when we heated that liquids, as whatever the liquefied substances, whatever the liquid particles are there, they may become vaporized, and somewhat solids which are already dissolved inside it, they left as a crystal format. Yes, that is about a crystallization and the chromatography. Difference between a chromatography. Any more doubts? Any more doubts are there? Please mention here your doubt. Yeah. Then I am going with our lesson recapitulation once. Yeah, there is a different recapitulation in the part of recapitulation. First we have to go with the page number 64. In that one we have about the mixtures, 64 and 65. There is a given about the different mixtures. What is the mixtures? What is the mixture? In our particular substance which are not contain a single substance. It is a contain more than one substance. It is only called what? Mixture. Got it or not? Yes, there is a when you take one substance, in that particular substance it not contain a single substance, it is a contain more, it is a contain of more particles or more substances, it is only called the mixture. Clear or not all the students? Material, very good doubt, what is the difference is there between materials and mixture? Material is nothing but it is made by the one substance only. Suppose it is a called. Suppose it is a called what actually? It is a called as a glass. It is a glass material. It is a water. The water is a material. And as well as this is the paper. The paper is a material. Clear or not all of you? it may contain only one substance as a one substance only. Okay, clear or not all of it? Made by the one substance only. May it is. Okay, clear or not all of you? When you take a mixture, it is compulsory contain not one substance. It should be compulsory contain more than one substance as together. Okay, clear or not all of you? As together it is a contain more than one substances. That is only called what actually? That is only called as a mixture. There is a two types of mixtures are there. Two types of mixtures are there. What is that? One is the man-made mixtures. Another one is what? Natural mixtures. Naturally only some substances are available in the format of mixture. That is called natural mixtures. Some mixtures are made by the man-made. Tea is a man-made. Coffee is a man-made. Okay, now our whatever curry we are taken, that is a man-made mixture only. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, and cool drink, it is a man-made mixture only. Like that we are considered. Yes. Yeah, you know very well how we separate the tea leaves from the tea. There is a by sieving method or by filtering method. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, there is a sieving or filter we are taken for it. Yes, anyone in the doubt, you mentioned the doubt directly. Okay, clear or not all the students? And here there is a one more thing. After mixture, then how do we separate the mixture here? By using the different methods we are using for the used for the mixture separation purpose. That is only called methods of separation. Next concept is the what? Methods of separation. Different methods we are using for the separation purpose. What is the methods of separations? Okay, yes, whatever the mixture components are there, it will be taken individually. Okay, now taken divide from that substance. That is only used as used for that purpose. We use the one methods of separations. Once check it here. What is the methods of separations are there? Here the first one we are taken as the one actually by use our hand. Okay, now hand picking here we are taken. Hand picking we are taken here. Which property we are using the hand picking purpose? You have to take a tabular format. Okay, now what is the method of separation and what the property we are using here? What is the property we are using? Every time we are not use the same property to divide the method, divide the whatever the particles we are taken here. Clear or not all the students? Every time we are using the same types of properties. No, it is we are taken a different properties or we are used for the for the purpose of separation purpose. Here. What are the properties of substance we are used for that separation purpose? Got it or not? Yes, here there is a hand picking in this one size or maybe we are using the what somewhat color particles are also. Yes, we are using color based on the color and as well as there is a what by touch. Okay, now by touch sensitivity. By using this one, there is we are used here. There is a hand picking, size, color, and touch. These are the things we are taken here. Okay? Yes? Don't write any other things. And here we are taken another separation method here. What is the separation method? The next hand picking there is a taken as winnowing. Okay? What is the next method we are taken? Yes, the next method is taken as winnowing. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, especially these are based on which property? Lighter and heavier. Okay, now lighter particles and heavier particles are differentiated. Mainly our farmers are taken that winnowing process. Okay, now they are taken that whatever the seeds are came with the mixture from the crop, that will be differentiate from that husk and as well as the seeds or grains. Okay, now by using this winnowing process by help of air. Okay, yes, how it is already we are discussing now. There is a somewhat lighter particles are there, somewhat heavier particles are there in a mixture. At that time we are using the air. By using the air also we are have possibility to divide the particles. And the next to come to here after the winnowing, we are taken the we are taken sedimentation and declination. Next one what we are taken? Sedimentation. Hence, next one is a what? Sedimentation. The next there is a what here we consider, and the declination also we are taken. Yes, next we are taken declination. Both the two things we are taken as a what? Sedimentation and as well as the declination. The sedimentation, there is a whatever the heavier particle is added with the liquid, they go at the bottom. That is only called what? Sedimentation. Okay, clear or not all the students? Suppose there is in a saline we added the heavier particle, they are heavier than the water, that's why they sink in the water and they reaches to the bottom. Okay, clear or not all the students? That whatever the particles are reaches to the bottom, that called sediments, that process is called sedimentation. Simply you take the water slowly without disturbing the sedimented substances and divide the water from that sediment substance. That process is called declination. That process is called what? Declination. When the sand is added with the water, okay, otherwise any heavy substances may added with the water. By using this sedimentation and declination only we are dividing the substances. Clear or not all the students? Yes, and here also there is a what? A sink or float based. Sink based, the property of sink of heavy particle, yes, based on density. The heavy particles are mixed with the water, at that time easily we divide the things. And next to come to here, one more whatever the method here, that is already we have discussed, crystallization. Next one what we have taken here, crystallization. Okay, clear or not all the students? Crystallization property, yes, in this one evaporation property we are used, you know very well. What the property we are used? Evaporation property we are used. Like that you prepare one table for the remaining all our methods of separation also. Clear or not all the students? In this way only there is we conclude our total separation and substance lesson. Got it or not? Yes, and distillation is also there in the method of separation. Okay, now when we are taking the liquid into the vaporization. Okay, now when we vaporize the liquid, yes, which are contain the solids as dissolving nature, at that time we want to divide the solids from that liquid, we go with the crystallization process. Then when you come to here, our distillation process, when we vaporize our liquids, in that one any vapor particles are there, may divide from that, and again it will cool down, we will get the what? Distillation things will be get for us. Distilled particles are may get for us. Okay, clear or not all of you? Pure particles of that particular substance are get for us when we are given the heat to the impure substances. Okay, clear or not all the students? And after distillation, we are taken one more property here. What is that property? Sublimation. Yesterday we are already discussed. What is the sublimation process? What is the sublimation process, students? Sublimation means what? When we heated the saline, it not convert as a liquid. Directly it is converted as a gases. That process is called sublimation. For this purpose, we already discussed the camphor. or otherwise odor removing substances. Okay, when they touch with the temperature, automatically they are without convert as a liquid, they converted as a what actually gas. Clear or not, all the students? That all the that property of solids of that concerned substances are called what actually? That is called as the sublimation. In this process, what we are getting? There is division of solids and as well as the gases in the solid. Clear or not, all the students? That is only. The next come to here, our today's topic we already discussed it, that is only chromatography. In the chromatography, depending on the color of the substances, we are dividing the whatever the components are there in the substance. Yes, in the mixture there is a what? Some particles are contain different colors because of its particle nature only, because of its particles sizes only. Okay, because of its chemical properties and physical properties of arrangement of atoms inside it. Okay, they have the different color. Clear or not, all of you? You know very well. Our blood contains our maroon color, and as well as the iron rust is also contain which color? Maroon color only. Why? Because the both are contain iron particles. Clear or not, all of you? When the iron is exhibits to the light, automatically it is look like in a which color? Which color? It is in a maroon color. As our blood is also contain somewhat iron component, because of that it will be looks in a maroon color only. Suppose why there is all the leaves are looks in a green color? Because of chlorophyll. Whatever the substance is contained in the leaves, that is a chlorophyll. The chlorophyll, when it is exposed to the light, it will be getting in the form of which color? Green color. Got it or not? Yes, based on these all the properties. Means what? One substance is contain a mixture of different components. The different components are contain the different colors. By using the chromatography property, whatever the mobile particles are there, the mobile particles are differentiate from the robust particle in the substances. Okay, now the mobile particles are mobile with the color, and the robust particle may remain like that only, not respond to the color change. Okay, like that we conclude about our separation methods. And sometimes may in one mixture only, yes, every time there is only one method is not suitable for the dividing one mixture. May sometimes require more than one method also for the dividing the substances from the mixture. Okay, for this purpose we are used the what actually? We are used the different methods of the separations at a time. Yes, one by one. At a time or one by one we are using. May somewhat floated, by using ion picking we are using. May that is contain somewhat solid in the dissolving nature, crystallization process we are doing. Okay, clear? In case impurities are there, we want to distill the things from that, we are using distillation process. Clear? Otherwise, may there is a somewhat submits or may contain inside that liquid, we are using the submentation and decantation process. Like that, at a time we are using the different separation methods, and we may separate the particles from that substance. Got it or not? It is only our lesson of separation of substances from our mixtures. Okay, yes, and tomorrow we'll go with the question and answers explanations. All the students, you have to write for today. What you have to write in your classwork? You have to write in your classwork. Okay, now write in your classwork the keywords. You have to write the keywords. Yeah, decantation means after submentation, without the distal and the submented particles, without the different submented particles, we divide the liquids. Okay, now we divide the liquids by the inclination method, by the incline that vessel. Okay, now we divide the liquid from the submerged particle. That is only called decantation. Yes, submits from the liquid. That process is only called detonation. Thank you students, bye. Take care. Once you read the total 64 to 71 pages and write all the keywords in your classworks. Thank you, bye, take care.